Well, if you've had enough of smoking nasty cigarettes, I know a bloke from Yorkshire who will tell it like it is. He's got the best advice and you should listen when he says, don't smoke cigarettes, vape it with Les.
So this is the Aspire website for the Nautilus GT and the Taifun. This is a collaboration between Aspire and Taifun, designed in Germany, manufactured in China. Available in all them different colours. Size 54mm high, 24mm diameter, 3mm capacity is the standard one, of course, not the TPD one. That's the overall way it's all put together. Look, the schematics if you like. The different types of coil. You'll notice the blue band on the direct to lung one. This is the materials that they used and the various sizes and whatnot. These are the sizes of the airflow control. So the smallest is 1mm, goes up to 2.5mm. That's telling you that the bottom of the device is thicker than it used to be to hold the heat, and that's just showing you how you fill it. Telling you to line up the little spots, as I'll show you shortly. Shows you how the glass tube is encased in a cage, and that is the extra tube that they're showing you there that you can extend the capacity with. So that's the standard size one. So let's have a look at the mini version. So this is the GT mini version. Slightly different. Again, you've got different colours. You've got blue in this one and gold. That's the specification. 54 high, just the same. 24 diameter, 3.5mm capacity, 2.8mm and 2mm if it's a TPD. Again, it's Taifun and Aspire, and that's the schematic of it. Base, coil, metal sleeve, top cap, etc. Again, same coils. Blue band equals direct along. They're the various bits and pieces, showing you the tips. It's got the same size airflow control on it, the same heavy base, which is supposed to hold heat, making it more efficient. Same coil, same top filling. Again, showing you the lining of the dots. And it's showing you there that the entire glass tank is encased in that stainless housing. Pretty good.
Hi guys, it's Les here over in West Yorkshire. Thank you very much indeed for joining me today. Today what I'm going to be looking at is these two little babies. I'm going to do them both together because effectively they're the same thing. It's just a normal version and a mini version. And these are the new Nautilus Aspire Nautilus Taifuns, or Taifun, I'm not sure how you say it, the Nautilus GT. So we've got the Nautilus GT and the Nautilus GT Mini. Both use the same coils. Now these are the latest incarnation of the Nautilus range. Nautilus started a long time ago, it was probably about 5 years ago. One of the first tanks that I had, and it looked like something off the Nautilus. I don't think I've got one here anywhere, but it looked like something off the Nautilus, you know, the submarine, which is where I always thought it got its name, but it also looked like an old glass valve out of an old radio. I still like that design to this day. But these have been done in collaboration with Taifun, and Taifun are the manufacturers of high-end drippers and RTAs, so they've collaborated with Aspire, designed in Germany, manufactured in China, to produce these two lovely things. Now Aspire have always produced quality stuff. It's been throughout the years, it's been good stuff. In fact, I don't think I know any Aspire stuff that's not been good. So these should be top end, because looking at them, the stainless steel, glass, but most importantly it uses the Nautilus coils, the Nautilus BVC coils, and it's compatible with any of the Nautilus BVC coils as well as the Triton Mini, so that's pretty good. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look inside. I'm going to show you them both side by side. I'll do them both simultaneously if you like. But before I do that, let's just nip over to the Aspire website and have a look on their website for all the full specifications of it. And I'll just give you a quick rundown on the page, just to get as juiced up as you like. Yeah, so I'll leave that there and we'll put the video in here. And now I've reappeared at the other side of the video, so that's all the specifications for it. So it's now time to grab this baby. First of all though, most important thing, got to have a slurp. Now then, fully refreshed. Now these are both essentially mouth to lung tanks for people that like tobacco and stuff like that. Higher nicotine is generally speaking what it is. But you can use the 0.7 ohm coils in these, which is actually direct lung. Well, it's not going to be fully direct, but it's going to be certainly more open than normal. So we're going to try them. So right, let's show you this on close-up. I'll move my cup. So these are the boxes, as you can see, pretty much the same thing. Both of these examples I think are stainless steel, but you can get other colours as you've seen. So let's have a look at the GT first, just for the sake of it. I am going to vape these. There is a scratch and reveal code. Scratch it off, reveal the code, go to the website, etc, etc, and validate that it's a genuine product. Nice packaging. And that's what we've got. Look, that's the initial view. Pop him out. See what's underneath. Underneath we've got a selection of goodies. We've got a warranty card. We've got a destruction manual, the user manual in various languages. We've also got in there a set of spare O-rings, etc. Should anything go on this or you lose one, you've got the spares in here. So that's good, you've got plenty of them. You also get a spare coil. And this particular coil, I think it's the same. This one is... can't read it. This one says 3.3 to 4.2 volt. That's all I can see on that one. It's very difficult to see in that wrapper. There is obviously a coil already installed in that. Just put little bits and pieces away. I think the coil is the same coil as well. I think it's two of the same ones. I'm guessing anyway, because it doesn't say it's not. So that's the tank itself. Very nice. Take him apart now then. For filling purposes, let me zoom in a little bit for you. There we go, that's better. For filling purposes, all you've got to do is, if you look at the top, you've a little knurled dot there, and you've another one there. To take the top off, which because it's a top filling, you just line them two dots up and it'll pull off upright like that. It's easy as that. It's nice and tight, so it's not going to be, you know, falling apart. O-rings around it as well. The two oval shaped holes that you can see, that's where your juice goes in. This is obviously where your air's coming through. That's your top cap. Got a nice, I would describe that as a delicate drip tip. As you can see, it comes out. You can swap it for a favourite one if you want. That's, I think, 510 fitting, that one. Very nice. Line the two spots back up, turn it, and it's locked again. Across the bottom, what you can see, you've got a hole there. That's your airflow control. You've only got the one, so you would line that up
with the various holes underneath. See if I can get this to pick it up. So you go click, click, click. Right, so you've got a different size hole in there. So I think that's 2 mil or something like that. Then it goes to 1.8 or something. Well, you've seen the specifications anyway. But you see this, the hole is getting smaller. That is restricting the draw, making it tighter and tighter. Alright, so that's that. Underneath we've got a standard 510 connector. We just unscrew the bottom. That's the insides. Standard BVC coil. Just comes out like that. That's your coil. Like I said, any Nautilus BVC will fit this, as well as the Triton Mini. Put that back in. And this is the tank itself, the actual main body. Very, very well made in lovely, lovely quality stainless steel. Not your cheap stainless. You can just tell, can't you? And that glass is protected because it's encased with these bars. So you're going to have to be very unfortunate to get something to smash that, because it's going to have to, you know, pass these bars to get at it. Very, very nice. Let's just take it all apart. So it comes apart like that. For cleaning, you can push the glass out for cleaning like that. That comes straight out. Make sure when you do take it out that you replace the little O-ring. Put it back in. Easy peasy. Just like that. That is really, really nice. Put this back together, wrong way around. I mean, the actual threading on it is lovely. Put this on top. So that's that. Absolutely gorgeous. I think that drip tip is made out of Delrin. Oh, something like that. Right, so that's that one. So let's have a look at the GT Mini version. Same sort of box. Slide it to a different side. And again, inside that's what you've got. Pretty much the same outfit. So we'll remove this. Underneath this time we are going to get, if I can grab it, we're going to get a user manual. You're going to get a user manual, and you're going to get a pack of them O-rings again, and you're going to get a spare coil. That's very good. So this is the mini version. Now the mini version is it's the same idea with the top fill. See the little dot there, little dot. Line it up with that little dot, and just pull. Out she pops. Just the same look. And again, you've got the two port filling holes. They're not as big on this one as they are on the other one, but they are the kidney shaped ones. Turn that back. Same thing at the bottom. We'll unscrew it. That again is the base, standard Nautilus BVC. Like so. And again, this is very, very high quality. Now the capacities on these, the standard one is just 2 mil, but you can actually replace this tank by opting for the additional extender, if you like. And I'll show you this. This is for the mini, and this comes like this, and effectively it replaces that entire section. Yeah, so this becomes, I think it's 3.5 mil, something like that, if you use this. You see? So that's an optional extra for you. Again, you just basically push that out. I'm not going to do it, but you push that out, the glass, and it will just come out, so for cleaning purposes. Very, very nice. That's the chimney where your air is going up, your vapour, out of your drip tip. This time we've got a white drip tip. Again, 510 removable one, so if you've got a favourite one you can use that if you prefer. Very, very nice. Oh, your glass come out, look. Easy peasy. Lost one of my O-rings here. So why you get spares, of course. Put this back together. Very, very nice. Again, you've got the same airflow at the bottom, as you can see there. You've got a small hole. It goes from blank to small hole to larger, larger still, even larger, largest, fully open in other words. So you can adjust that to your heart's content, and that's the two together. Pretty much the same size really, aren't they? Physically. I think that this one's a bit fatter, the normal one is a little bit fatter, as you can see. Not much in it really at all. I like the way that this one's encased. Very, very nice. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to get some juice in these babies. I think what I'm going to do, let me just have a look at this. I'm debating because I think that really ideally it's for this kind of device. This is the, again, Aspire. So we're going to try that. I think I'm debating which one I like best. I think we're going to go for the standard sized one. That's the mini. Although I do like the mini as well. Decisions. I'm going to go for the standard one. So let's move this to one side. So we're going to put some juice in this, and what we're going to do first, we're going to moisten that wick. Make sure it's nice and screwed in. So the juice I'm going to use today is this. We're going to use El Chapo. Alright. This is the Mexican San Andreas. So we're going to dribble some juice on the little white dots. This is not the be all and end all, this is just to pre-prime it, if you like. For those of you who have not seen the videos before. So we put a little white spot on each one of them cotton things. And then right in there, as you can see, I'm going to put a couple of spots. Not too much, as you can see, because all we're trying to do there is get this cotton pre-damped, pre-moistened. So we can now assemble our tank, like so, and fill it. Pull that up. Put the nozzle in. Now once we've filled this, we're going to still leave it for a few minutes to soak in. Otherwise we're going to burn the cotton. I mean, like I said, these are really, really high quality pieces of equipment. You know, you can tell with the quality of the materials used. And of course they are using the Nautilus coils, which are, you know, well proven, like, aren't they? So let's just put this back together in there like so. That's our tank filled. So all we need to do now is install this, and we're just going to screw it on here. so. That's a nice little outfit, that, isn't it? That is a stonking little outfit. So, back up to me on the main cam. Right, so we've had a good close look at that now, haven't we? So, I'm just going to put a battery in this because I've not got a battery in that. So you can get this extender tube, if you like, for the mini and for the standard edition. And it just extends that capacity. The 2mm one is the TPD version. Put that in there. Because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get it all in the wrong box. Right, just grab a battery. So this little device here, this will actually take an 18650 or an 18350, so you can change the tube inside it and you can change this main tube. But I'm just going to leave it at the default configuration. I've got to unscrew this. Now I'm using a tobacco flavour in this because traditionally mouth to lung would be a tobacco flavour, generally speaking. Not always, but generally. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to replace the battery cover. Right, let's see what we've got. Now we're currently on 13 watts. So I'm going to drop that down a little bit to 10 just to get it warmed up. I'm still going to let it soak in a little bit because I don't want to burn these wicks, because you know, once you burn one of these wicks or any wick, that's it, it'll never be right again, it will always be burnt. It's like burning a shirt when you're ironing it. Once you've burnt it, it's too late, you know, you can't go back from that. Just the same with that cotton. Right then, give it a little pull. I'm going to open up the airflow. Now this is the 0.7 ohm coil that's in this. Yeah, 0.72 it is. So let's try this. And now I've got it fully open at the minute. And now I'm going to turn it up to 15 watts. Turn it up a little bit more, perhaps to 17. 17 watts. I'm going to crank the airflow down one notch from maximum to next to maximum. Open it back up again. I'm going to try and do a direct along now. I mean, it performs exactly as you would expect. I mean, a Nautilus has always been as good as a Nautilus is, isn't it? It's always been good, and this is no exception. It's the juice is tasting exactly like the juice should taste. There's no change to the flavour at all. There's no flavours coming from the cotton or the coil. Absolutely lovely, is that? Let me turn it down to the airflow control. I'm turning it down 2 notches. So I'm on the middle one, it looks like.
the middle one. So I'm going to do a mouth to lung. Bit light. Do it again. I'm going to crank it down a bit more, a bit tight. Still light. Crank it up again. Mouth to lung. I'm going to crank it down to its tightest hole. So this is now on its smallest airflow. See what it's like at that. And I've got it on 17 watts. That's a good tight draw, is that? Yeah. The difference between that and the way I would normally vape, I think this is the same juice. That's for me, that's a normal kind of size cloud, if you like. Because I like a mouthful. For a mouth to lung, that's about plenty. Now, funnily enough, it's actually coming out just as dense in this as it is in this. It's just that there's more throughput with this than there is with this, and that's why there's a difference in size of cloud. The actual density of the vapour that's coming out of it, now I've got that on minimum draw, and I've got the temperature at the wattage at 17. This one is on about a third, perhaps 20% airflow, and it's 65 watts. I'm getting more of that because there's more throughput. But actually, it's just the same, it's just a smaller cloud. That is absolutely superb. My man, I don't really know what else I can tell you about it other than it's fab. So you should go out and buy them, because it is. I love the designs. I like that mini one with the cage around it. I do like that one as well. It'd be nice if you could get that sleeve for that tank. Do you know what I mean? To swap the sleeve, like because you used to be able to do that with the other Nautilus. You used to be able to put a cage around it, different cages. In fact, I've got some of them somewhere. So yeah, but it's an absolutely super device. What I will do, I'll do a video at some point this week, probably on this. Well, next time I get a chance, just to have a proper look at it. But on there, it looks absolutely superb, doesn't it? Like I said, price on these around about 23 quid. They should be pretty good on juice. The coil, they should be good on batteries. This battery ought to last you a good day, day and a half. It depends how much you're hammering at it, like, but it's going to last you a lot longer than this because of the power of it and the fact that we're sucking it through and that. So yeah, lovely, lovely device. It will fit any tank, any mod that's got a 510 fitting. It's not just got to be that mod, like it could be on that one, but it might look a bit silly with the little one on there. I'll show you what it looks like, just out of curiosity. It's a glorious day here in Featherstone, absolutely freezing. Right, so this is what it looks like with that one on. If you can see that with the mini. Pretty good though, still. Pretty good. I think I should just end the video with a little pull. Absolutely superb. If you like mouth to lung, you're going to really love that. because you can control it ultimately with that airflow. It goes right down to a tiny little hole, right up to a fairly open one. So you can do direct to lung. This is the direct to lung coil that's in it. It's not that direct, but it's direct enough. You know, you can be doing. So, but importantly, the flavour of the juice is exactly as it should be, because that's an important factor. It's not just when it produces a lot of vapour, it's whether or not it makes your juice taste like it should do, and this absolutely does that in spades. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I'll have another one quick slurp of my coffee. I will get more videos done as and when time permits. I mean, I'm actually videoing today in the shop while we're actually open, but thankfully it's been nice and quiet. It's a double-edged sword, is that, thankfully, but at least we get the videos done. So yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed that little video. Hope you enjoyed this product. It's really good. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, which is Vape It with Les on YouTube. You can also get over to Facebook, facebook.com/groups/juicecabin. There are discount codes and things in there. There's also lots of friendly advice, helpful people. Ask questions and they shall be answered, saith the Lord. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to vanish, get some work done. So you take care, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.